Which way do I drive?
This individual here gives off the vibes of doing all of this. I will display it on the screen. Yeah, you heard that right. ORS did all of those things, and I'm going to be the one to expose all that truth today. So, enjoy the video. So, the first thing I'm going to be, talking about is, how ORS is a pedophile, and is genuinely a weirdo. So, for a little backstory, I dated ORS twice. Both times, I did not know his age. The first time I dated him, I was 11 years old, and he was 16 years old, and the second time, I was 12, and he was 17. But the second time was a little different, because ORS knew I was younger than him. And I'm pretty sure he also knew that there's a significant age gap, because my friends warned him. And yeah, I don't think he listened, and he still just decided to date me. A lot of my friends from the old anti-Molly group were witnesses of that. And yeah, I was being groomed, but I did not realize for such a fucking long time. Dating him, although it went a little like this.
I see one of them.
Shadow, hi. What the hell? Okay, as I was saying, after I found out Oris was way older than me, I decided to break up with him, obviously. But, ever since then, even up until, me and Oris stopped being friends, Oris would always blame me for the past. Always. And Loki just manipulated me into thinking it was my fault. It really wasn't. No, now that I think about it. And thank you, Vanny, for, snapping me back into reality. But, I will show you just, some proof of him, being, pedophilic and just, being manipulative. Yeah. So yeah, he basically tried to manipulate me into thinking it was me and Dad's fault for his weirdness, but it really was not. And he tried to make me kick Richard out of the anti-Molly group, aka Vanny, because she knew the truth about him. And in the last screenshot, Vanny mentioned to ORS that I left him for somebody else because of the drama. And basically he got all pissed off about it, and that kind of indicates that he might have still wanted me. So pedo. I don't like to talk about that ORS sussy place server, but it was basically a server he made for me so you can e-sex me in it. And he still blames the anti-Molly group for what happened when it was literally his fault for being a weirdo. He blames all the anti-Molly group members, especially me. Also, if you're wondering who the anti-Molly group members were, it was me, Bat, Vanny, Stefan, Juice, Ice, Nicholas, Pedro, Sans, Jose, and Spy, I'm pretty sure. Also, I'm gonna say right now, ORS, he tried to groom my other friend too. So, but I'll show you. I can back up my friend on that one because I literally remember what OC it was. I can show you. It's this one, I think. Anywho, the next thing I'm going to talk about or show you is ORS. He supports a groomer, or supported, but he didn't stop supporting Molly because of his grooming actions, only because he was racist one time. But I'll show you. Aleph was not wrong. ORS's plans would basically be useless because they've already been done before. And I'm going to just say, ORS has indeed been indicating doing something about Molly for months, even maybe a year, and he's done absolutely nothing. Literally nothing. So he's a liar. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is how ORS likely faked having cancer. Because I remember back in 2024, December 2024, he told people he had cancer. And then another time in May or so, he told people he had cancer again. But in December 2024, according to him, he miraculously got cured, I mean. And I don't know. Just let me show you. Yeah, no, that's genuinely foul. I had a friend named Julia. She died of cancer recently, so that just honestly pisses me off. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is he's homophobic as shit. Very. He was disrespectful to a transgender person right in their face. Yeah, and even made one of my friends who was also LGBTQ, one of my old friends, he made them suicidal just because they're LGBTQ. Let me show ya. I get that Muslims don't usually support LGBTQ, but in the Quran, I'm sorry if I butchered the pronunciation, it still says to respect everyone. So ORS was completely going against that. And I remember one time I was at a sleepover with my friends, and ORS found out they're LGBTQ, and he started bashing my friends about it and lecturing them for it. It pissed me off so much, I was suppressing the urge to start fucking yelling at him. Also, what the fuck did ORS mean by it was only used in emergency situations? What? The next thing I'm gonna talk about is that he made a condo game in Roblox Studio. He made it for my friend Julia, and yeah, he just did a lot of weird shit in it. Let me show you. There's plenty more screenshots, but I'm obviously not going to show them. But yeah, before people think it wasn't him, it was. He made Julia lie to people that it wasn't him. Next thing I will talk about is that ORS tried to dox minors multiple times, or did dox minors multiple times. I will show you. Yeah, he even said my city. Next thing I will talk about is that he practically said the N-word in front of my friend who is dark-skinned, and also compared me to the Austrian painter. How low on a level can you get to compare a 13-year-old girl to that guy and also be racist? Oh my god. The last thing I'll talk about is how ORS tried to manipulate his fans and friends to get him unbanned from Bear Alpha. So he would like guilt trip all of us into thinking like he did nothing wrong, but I was there for what happened. So like he was exploiting around Christmas time in 2024, and like his other friend who was also there like reported him and he got banned for exploiting obviously. So yeah, I'm not sure what I can really show here besides this. So yeah, that's like the end of the video. This video is quite long, I apologize, but holy hell, this video took so long to make. I plan to make more exposing videos soon, so be prepared for that. Anyways, goodbye.